for today's meeting. We do have a couple of items. One is a letter from Bill Granger in support of the delegation regarding the Davies Orchard cottages. And the other one is from Patricia Adams regarding the noise exemption that's being proposed to issue and her objection and such for the steamship case.
And could I ask to add an Islands Trust update from Infinity 9?
Anything further that you need to add to the agenda?
I did just put in front of you Dawn's update to council.
Yeah, those are speaking minutes.
Please let me speak to it. We have a,
I move that we accept the agenda.
sorry, second?
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor? Thank you.
The first item of business is the adoption of the minutes of May 28, 2012.
Councilor Morris.
The bit about attendance in part, again, for the representatives from the following organizations. Did they all hang it out for the whole meeting?
No.
I didn't think so.
So should it be listed as partial attendance?
Yeah,
I think we just put a,
the asterisk right at the top, yeah. Okay. There's a couple of very small typos on page 3. The major one is that, just to draw to everybody's attention, Allen Mills updated council on steamship dates, which is set to run July 7 to 15. And the others are, the very bottom of the page, council received applications for community grants and grants in aid from the following organizations. And then I wasn't sure about the conflict of interest statement. Are you two personally landowners of the Turnanow site? And the comment about contracts dated May, the second paragraph from the bottom about the financial information report. The third sentence from the bottom, removed from the report under Councillor Morse's name. It's not a charge incurred, it's a deposit on rooms for the upcoming UBCM 2012 conference. Should be reflected so we haven't incurred any cost yet. It's just a deposit. And I wondered under Dave McIntosh's presentation, if I thought we left it on a positive note that the interim CAO was going to meet with Mr. McIntosh or invite him to come and discuss. So I thought we should put that in the minutes. The interim CAO suggested Mr. McIntosh meet with her to discuss the proposal and the questions raised.
which he did.
Which you did. And Councillor Stone, I think you are the Bowen director to the Metro Vancouver Board rather than a representative of Metro Vancouver? Yeah.
Where's that?
On page 6, under any other new business. And then under new business, which you've got the second title for, rather than, I'm not sure that shouldn't be BC Ferries LNG. I'd like to change that to say Councillor Morris noted that BC Ferries has confirmed that during the 2014-15 midlife refit, BC Ferries will go ahead with the LNG conversion on the Queen of Capilano. So those are my...
Yes. I just want to note that I've noticed over the years, Councillor Morris's changes to the minutes, they've gone from more punctuation kind of changes to more substantive changes. So I would say that the minute taking is getting better and better.
Well, thanks, you know, that I'm no longer doing it.
Because there's less punctuation. Take the bow, Casey.
I trained her well.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll move adoption of the minutes as amended.
Thank you. Second. Thank you. Any further discussion, question? All those in favor? Thank you very much.
Our next item of business are the minutes of June 4th, 2012.
I don't have any content issues with this one, except for the bullet at the top of page 2. The councilors Dunst, Jennings, Morse, and Rhodes are interested in sitting on such a committee. Councilor Morse never said she was.
Which page are you on, sorry?
Page 2.
Page 9 of the,
Or 9
at
of
the
the
bottom
agenda.
of the thing.
Oh, at the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's
Very
at the top of the page, but it's,
Oh, yes, sorry.
Would you remove Councilor Morse? Because
I think you did.
No, I said these people had volunteered.
Oh, really?
You were, right, you
I
certainly gave
thought
the impression that you were part of that group.
No. I'm trying to dump that one.
Certainly, that was my understanding.
at least she's a volunteer.
Everybody else has.
And then we seem to have duplicated the first bullet and the last paragraph at the bottom of page 9. But it doesn't matter, it's just said 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So I would move that the minutes be adopted as amended.
Thank you. Question, all those in favor? Thank you.
One more set, and that's the minutes of June 11th, 2012.
Yeah. There's something wrong with the motion at the bottom of the first page.
Well,
It's sort of,
There's a story here.
so I think
it was a really long way of making one change, and it wasn't the best way to reflect that, definitely.
Sounds like it.
it seems to be the originals repeated several times. So that was, seems.
So are you suggesting a change?
Well, yeah, if you look at the, so they look at the bullet and they go down 1, 2, 3, the 4th line, I think everything from the quotations there, solid waste bylaw, including and other existing bylaws, all the bold down to should be deleted, and it should then just carry on solid waste bylaw, including other existing bylaws that are effective. I think the part that was being changed got repeated a couple of times.
It was just one word that we removed, the
And
word
all we
other.
were doing was changing that.
So
Yeah.
I can change that to reflect that.
So we're deleting the bold.
Pretty well, except for the last line and a bit. Because if you read it, we've said 3 times solid waste bylaw, including that.
Okay,
other.
So what's left in, sorry?
It should read page 3 resolution, the second bullet reads page 1, item 2.2, solid waste bylaw, including that other existing bylaws, delete the word that. And then that would end it, right?
Yeah.
And then you just get rid of everything else.
Thank you.
And there's a word missing in public comments, where it starts with Jonathan Bell, the second to last line. The members of the public expressed interest in speaking with regarding that implementation. Was it
The
staff?
Public Works, yes.
Yes, okay.
Sorry, I'm lost
Under
you.
public comments?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the second to the last line, they're speaking with, and the with
Staff.
should be staff.
Okay.
And the other one is on page 5 of the minutes, or 15 in the agenda. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth bullet, then reads the need to review the development agreement if there are future applicants to the site. I think what we were trying to say is the need to have the development agreement apply if there are different operators for the site. That's why it's being attached to the lease.
Yeah.
Allison, there's one you missed here.
Oh, good! Which one?
I say that with disbelief. Page 4 of 8, there's a little redundancy on the conflict of interest in respect of Twin Island. It's repeated last two paragraphs or third to last paragraph. You could just actually just strike the second to last paragraph.
Oh, yeah.
Twice.
Councillor Jennings?
Yes, doubled.
Yeah.
I would actually suggest we just take Ann Jennings out of the
Yeah.
first, because we should be separating the two council
We'll
members
just
with
make it
conflicts of
council.
interest.
And then the very last page, page 7, that's page 17, the third bullet, council discussed approaching Allen's Trust to review the current contract between the municipality and Allen's Trust. There isn't a contract between the municipalities, so wasn't that discussion about the taxes that are collected from Bowen Island for the Allen's Trust?
So that would be the tax agreement. or the-
And there is no tax agreement, it's the legislation says it. So what we were talking about was the amount that the legislation requires to be collected. So I thought it would be better to say council discussed approaching Allen's Trust to review the amount of taxes that are collected from Bowen Island for the Allen's Trust. That make sense? Yeah. I'll move adoption of the minutes as amended.
Second. Thanks, Tim. Any further comment, question? All those in favor? Thank you.
Can we ask for an update on the signs on fisheries management? Beach center?
Maybe we can bring that up next. So our next item of business is public comment. Casey, do you want to-
We have one speaker, Christine Walker. Hello, thank you.
Long time no see.
I know. Welcome back. Here I am. So I just wanted to formally invite council and community to the Canada Day celebration, which is happening this coming Sunday, July 1st, down at Crippen Park in the Beaufest Field from noon until 3. It's a fantastic community event. We get anywhere from 400 to 600 people who come out. It's a picnic-style event. We have a live band, and John Stiver, who is part of staff, is actually going to be the band with a number of his bandmates. And so I'd just like to formally invite everybody. There's cake that's provided and donated by the Chamber of Commerce, and this year we have Oliver Farms will be providing a concession. So I really invite everyone to come down and join us. That's it. Thank you.